Hello, good evening.
Hi, everyone.
Here we are. We're back again for Peek into Pink. We want to share a little bit with you on this Fast Fact Friday about how Mary Kay could potentially be the answer for you. My name is Melinda Pearson, and I have been representing Mary Kay now for 27 years with my sister and my co-host
Yes,
all those
hello, good
years.
evening.
So
Yes, I'm Krista Kuning, and I just am loving every minute of it. It's been a blast being able to share this with Melinda all these years and being able to share with each of you. So thanks for joining us, and be sure to let us know that you're here, that you're watching, drop an emoji, or just say hello and tell us because we are excited to know.
yes, and you have to give StreamYard permission so that we can see that it's your name is coming up. So if you haven't done that, click up at the top of the post and just give them quick permission so then you can pop on. Because we want to know that you're here. You know, what I was kind of was stumbling out of my mouth there at the beginning was I really do believe women are super intelligent. Like we are so smart and we can make really great decisions for ourselves if we have all of the information. Would you agree? Like, you know, when people make decisions for us, then they don't tell us all the information. That isn't right. So, really, Kristen and I are excited to be able to play show and tell, show the product, tell the story, and let you know all about what it is that we love in this Peek into Pink. So, hey, Corey, we're excited you're on again tonight. That's
Good evening,
awesome.
Corey.
So make sure those of you that are popping on that you let us know that you are here. You are here. So yes, so a peek into Pink tonight. So we're gonna kind of go along. Oh, and yay, Terry's there. Hi, Terry. We're happy that you're on. So and make sure that you ask us questions as we go along because we'd love
Yes.
to answer that for each and every one of you and what it is if you're thinking, gosh, and maybe some of you have heard it before and you're thinking, I just don't know. Ask the questions. We'll answer them. There's not anything that well, if we don't know the answer, we'll find it. But I was going to say, there's not anything
Yes.
that we wouldn't be open and honest and share about. Even to the point of Krista, I know she said, loving every minute of it. I'm just going to tell you that there are some times that I haven't loved it because, life.
Right. I do loving every minute out of it. I have to get that. I have to say that, or I say, I'm so excited because that and just saying that changes my physiology
Yeah,
as I get ready to go live because there is an element of, oh my gosh, here we go. And
right,
wanting to say everything right and not being sure if we're going to have anybody pop on.
right,
So
right.
there's just that. I think that's just my natural response because I've learned that in my years in Mary Kay that what you profess, you possess. So
Yes.
it's speaking that good into the world and expecting it to
Yes.
arrive.
It's so smart. And we learned that in Mary Kay, right? I
We
mean,
did.
to think about that we're doing a live broadcast.
Right. Who would have thought?
I didn't grow up wanting to be a broadcast major, or a journalist or being on live video. I didn't even want to be an actress.
I admired Joan London and Oprah Winfrey and
Yes.
those people that could do it. But
But that wasn't my dream. So anyway,
right.
so it's
Thank you,
kind of fun.
Terry.
So when you say, when we say that, that is absolutely, it's something that Mary Kay taught us. Fake it till you make it, act as if. And one of the things that I believe has been such a gift this last year for all of us is that we're learning new things. We're stepping out of our comfort zone. We're expanding that box. We're pushing it out and, so that we're becoming a better version of ourselves and in tune impacting other people because ultimately at the end of the day that's what I really believe Mary Kay is all about.
Yes.
It's a life enrichment program that you are able to have an opportunity to make money and become the best version of yourself. all at the same time. That's so
Yes.
great, don't you think? So yeah. All right. So Krista had this great idea this morning to put together some pictures to tell our story. And she just showed me what she'd pulled together real quick here right before we started. And so it's so much fun that we're going to go in that. So what is Corey saying here?
She's just being real and vulnerable with us right now and liking this format because she's shy and doesn't always want to be seen. So
Right.
I think there's a place for you to play in that same arena. Some of our parties that we're doing, our virtual parties that we're doing, Corey, are simply posting parties where we don't even necessarily go live at all. So
Right.
that is an option.
And
And
that's
if
one
you
of
do
the
have
things.
questions, type them out. We'd love to know.
That's one of the things that's changed this last year, right, Krista? I mean, to
Mhm.
go virtual before the pandemic, we would have told you knee to knee, toe to toe, in the, hearts connected, that you're in the space of that person, sharing products, sharing your heart, sharing all of that, that our business is always going to be in front of the people. It's not going to be virtual. And then
Mhm.
COVID. And we had to be like, okay, let's switch this. And, Mary Kay, the company, and Mary Kay Ash the lady, she always took God as her business partner. And we believe that his hand was on us for such a time as this, that it just we were able to transition and learn the skills and be able to do it virtually. And now most of us believe that it will always be primarily virtual. There's,
Mhm.
it just was, that's some of the good things that come out of it. And then you
Yeah.
can grow and become that woman. You'll grow, Corey, if you decide that this is for you and you give it a chance, you'll expand that. You'll grow that part of you that feels more comfortable and more confident of speaking in front of people. And that might not be a huge amount of people. It might just be 3, 5, 10, that kind of thing. So we're super excited about those possibilities. So how about let's start. We're going to weave the marketing plan and the peek into pink, the information about how Mary Kay works through our story with these little slides that Krista has. So we'll show you a little bit about us. We're going to take a little bit of a trip down memory lane back in time, right? She's got some
Yes.
pictures
And
that
I gotta get
gonna
back to the beginning of our slideshow. I
yeah.
forgot that part. Here we go.
All right. So, okay. So here we go. I forgot this is the first one. So this right here, and Krista, I had her change up the slides, and that's probably why, because that other one would have showed today's picture of what our starter kit is. But look at
Yeah.
this beauty. This is what I started with. Oh my goodness,
Me
friends.
too. Yeah.
It was a scientist kit, like all of those demo tubes. Like we had to find the right formula, and it was they were demo tubes. It was a
Now we
mauve
use full
colored.
size regular product.
Yeah, it was a mauve colored bag that I really wasn't a pink girl at that time. The new starter kit is a beautiful black bag. I would have had a way easier time making a decision to say yes to this opportunity if it would have
Yeah,
been
they
the
look
kit
like
that I did
mauve
today.
suitcases, mauve boxes.
Yeah, 2 boxes, and they were two. You had two, and like throw them over your shoulder, and yeah, I didn't see myself walking around anywhere with them. So when I started, I really just thought I was going to do this to get my product at cost, but there was a different plan. So what do you got on the next slide? So here you go. All right, this is going to fast forward us that I had been in the business for 2 years when I met Mary Kay Ash the lady. So this picture is me with blonde hair. That is me. Back in 1995, I attended new directors training, and Mary Kay Ash was teaching the class at that point. I was actually at her very last class that she taught before she suffered a stroke that left her with a speech impairment. So, I feel very, very honored, and I feel very obligatory, what's the word, I can't, passing her dream on, because I was there. I was one of those women that met Mary Kay and have known her, and she was a woman that really, she was a champion of women. She started this company after a full career in the selling industry, direct sales. She was awesome at what she did, trained people, actually trained a lot of men because that was in the 60s. And back then, women really didn't work. They were homemakers. But Mary Kay had 3 young children and she was single. Her husband came home from the war and decided didn't want to be married. So she was a single mom of 3 and needed to go to work. So that's what she did with sales. And when she decided to retire after that last person was promoted over her, and she said, enough. She was going to write a book and came up with the marketing plan for this most amazing company. And she started it with her and 9 other women that she influenced and persuaded to join this company with her and her family, her sons, before they even had a product. So that tells you that this company really is all about enriching the lives of women. So that's her, Mary Kay, iconic. And I'll just back up for 1 second. You don't have to change the picture. Yeah, well, that's okay.
Order.
I was gonna say this actually comes before my car. Well, what you need to know about my story, or what I'd love for you to know, you don't need to know it, but what I'd love for you to know is when I signed up for Mary Kay all those years ago, I had fallen in love with the product. And when I found out we could get this stuff for a 50% discount, I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Why would I pay full price? Like, why would I ever pay full price if I can get this stuff for half price? And then when they told me there were no quotas, I'm like, what's the catch? There has got to be a catch. Like that's not even real. And, I already knew the women that were in the business, like the person that brought me into Mary Kay. I really liked her. I wanted to be her friend. So I thought, if that's true, I'm going to sign up and I'm going to get my products for a cost and I'm going to go to the little events that they have and I'm going to make some girlfriends and then I'm going to go on about my life. I'll do this for a year and I'm not staying. But what happened is I earned the use of a car. And this right here is my very first Mary Kay career car that I picked up in December of 1994. And I've been driving a free Mary Kay career car ever since. So that's 26 years of driving a free car. And, it was amazing. Mary Kay said, when you do this, you get that. When you do this, meet this qualification, I'm going to send you a free car and you'll be able to drive it. Put gas in it. It's all your responsibility and the minor maintenance. I'll pay for the taxes, the licensing, the majority of the insurance. And they, by golly, did send me a car. So this is the very first one. It was a Pontiac Grand Am, 1994 Pontiac Grand Am, 3 miles on it. So
yeah, I think it's one of the greatest bonuses. So I had to throw the bonus up there because it is a bonus to drive free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I won't go into my whole story. So yeah, I could go on to so many different topics right here, but here's Krista and I. Look at this. Like, isn't it a fun?
Yeah. Short hair. Mine was lighter too.
Yeah. Krista was a brand new red jacket, which means she had started building her team. And we were just having so much fun getting together and doing life together and really, growing those relationships. So what's the next one we got here?
Okay.
So here we are at
first seminars. I don't know if that's the very first one or not, but
yeah. So here we are at a banquet. Look at me with my blonde hair.
She was awarding me a gift. I can see I'm holding a box.
Yeah. So, we have a bow on, we always keep it really fun and we have it's like a Miss America pageant and, it's so much fun to wear formal gowns and be with all the people. But this recognition here is Mary Kay really is based on praising people to success. So it's, we always laugh at Mary Kay. She always said, you can do everything wrong with the right attitude and succeed beyond your wildest dreams, but you can do everything right with the wrong attitude and you won't go anywhere. So she really believed in praising people to success with lots of rewards and recognition. So, this picture here is all of the top people. It's the top 10 national sales directors in our company year to date. You can see starting up there in the left-hand top corner, we've got National Sales Director Gloria Mayfield Banks, who's on track to make over $1 million this year. Make over 100,000 a month was her highest commission just a couple months ago during the pandemic. Then we've got Patricia Turker, who is a phenomenal Latino woman who's just like done amazing things. So, I could go around. Okay, Sonia Paez, Cindy Williams. Then we got Lisa Madsen. Lisa Madsen was one of the top directors at my very first seminar, and she worked at Farm and Fleet.
Kind of like
Um,
Orscheln's here.
yeah. So, down in the right hand corner is our national sales director. That's national sales director Stacy James. So she's who I met when I was a brand new consultant, or actually I hadn't signed up yet. I went to a breakfast, and one of the things she said is nothing changes if nothing changes. And so I jumped in, and when I went to that very first seminar that first year, remember, I was just going to do it for a year. I remember sitting in the audience and seeing not specifically these women. Some of them weren't nationals yet, and they were on the stage, like the three down the left, Gloria, Lisa, and Pam. They were all sales directors, which is what Krista and I are, top directors. But I remember thinking that the women at the top of this company, it's amazing to me. They oozed self-confidence. Like, have you ever wanted more self-confidence? That's another perk of being in this company. And they were women of all different ages, sizes, shapes. I guess sizes and shapes might be the same thing. Race. We have women of all different colors. We have women of all different ages, all different beliefs as far as their faith background. And they were just one big family, which again, that's what Mary Kay kind of put together, is it's a sisterhood. So, okay, what do you got next?
All right, let's see. Family.
So this is a fun pick. This is our family. So Krista and I, we've already said we're sisters. So there's our parents there in the middle. And then our middle sister, Nora, is on the right, who's very big supporter, but she thinks direct sales is for us. Right. Not her. So while she's a great customer and a great supporter of our business, she leaves that to us. So she gets a little jealous of all the girlfriend time we have together, though.
Like pictures like this girlfriend time. This was last year in Florida.
Yeah. Yes. Is that where we were? Oh yeah, we were in Florida last year. This was the last trip we got to take before the pandemic. And this here is our mastermind girlfriends that we always travel and stay with. And again, remember back to the beginning of my story, that's why I started, is I wanted to make friends. And I will tell you, because of this business, I have more girlfriends than I would have ever thought. And not just girlfriends that are just casual. They're girlfriends that are there to lift you up and celebrate with you and cry with you and mourn with you and, jump in and help when you need help, or, cheer you on when you're not believing that you can do it. And sometimes they're like pulling you along saying, what is your problem?
Get it together, girl.
Right. But really mentally healthy women that, thankful for. So this is one of my favorite pictures. You can see in the picture that we all have on the same suit. And that, we were sharing earlier, Krista was talking about this, that it's the only place in America where you strive to wear the same outfit, the same suit, right?
Yes. You can change it up with your shoes, your little flare, different blouse underneath, to make it your own. Right. Well, we have another one coming up here. Right. To show you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So this year we're at an event, which, it was a banquet, a recognition banquet reception where we picked up our prizes at seminar, which we kind of talked a little bit about prizes. Have we talked about prizes? Yeah, we did.
The Cinderella prizes with the car.
Yeah.
That was the main thing we talked about.
Yeah. So, is your ring coming up next?
I think so. I think I left that in the same spot. Oh, more girlfriends.
Yeah, more girlfriend times. We had earned rewards. A trip. Yeah, we earned a trip. You could qualify for a time at Universal Studios, where Mary Kay shut down Universal Studios just for us. And, if you've ever gone to one of the theme parks, Disney or Universal Studios or any of them, you have to stand in line to go on the rides and stand in line to get food. And sometimes the lines are too long to even stand in. So you just don't get to do that. Well, they closed down the park for us. So we ran around the park and we got to ride whatever ride we wanted to, and we got to eat whatever food we wanted to. It was much fun. It was a little chilly, but it was fun.
Yeah, just another reward. There's that ring that I earned this last year, and there it is on my finger. So very, very proud of that accomplishment. Not so much the ring, but the women that I touched along the way. They got to feel better about who they are because their skin looks and feels great, which in turn, when you feel great on the outside, you feel better on the inside. And kind of that can go either way. Your inner beauty shines through when you feel confident and when you're loving your life. And so if you can be a better daughter, mother, sister, wife when things are going well. And so it's just kind of the blessing to be able to share what we love with the women of the world.
So you should know, she didn't tell you, that's real diamonds. So
Yes, it is real diamonds.
it's real diamonds. It's not the faux ones. You know, Mary Kay has a big bank account, so they give us real diamonds. And actually, this year, right now, we're working towards. I got to figure out which way to turn.
Yeah.
It's this way. So right up here, you can see above my head, right up here. I don't know if you can get.
Oh, wrong way.
Bring the other one. Yeah. She would bring
I'm
me
trying
close.
to figure out how to bring you closer.
Well, that's close. So these rings right up here are the rings that we're working for this year in that quarter sales, which is a beautiful topaz ring or the diamond ring. So,
Yes.
you know, super fun. Mary Kay really just believed that when she get offered Cinderella prizes, because women don't always buy, they don't always spend money on themselves. So if there was some Cinderella things out there that caused them to get excited and inspired and want to run after that, then they would impact other lives. So, it was kind of, it is that, we say that carrot is dangled out there. That's what it is, but the only way you get it is impacting other people's lives. So do you want to talk about this picture, Krista?
This picture just brings me so much joy. That is our national, Stacey James in the back with her arms in the victory pose. And then soon to be national right in front of her with the purple on her skirt. And that's Amy Kittrell. That's who sponsored Melinda into the business. And then the rest of our Audacious Area girlfriends that are there with us. And this one just brings me joy because I talked about it's probably the only business out there that women strive to have the same jacket because it is a level of success on the ladder of success. And so people know where you are within the company when we go to company events. But I love that we all still get to have our own little bit of a flair when we come to local events. Company events, we try to keep it a little bit more reined in because we go across the stage and things. But this one just kind of let all of our personalities show. So
right.
It was like a year ago this month, or I'm pretty sure it was in February last year when this picture was taken. So,
and it must have been cold because I have a long skirt on.
Yes, it was. It was cold. So I remember that. And this was our last fall advance that we had that we're going to have again very soon, right? Mm-hmm. Teresa's in there. Teresa's on here with us tonight. And Tina Rebel and several of our girlfriends. Some of those names you probably saw last night if you were on our event because they were sharing comments with you. Some of the consultants that are in the background and on Facebook with us, answering questions and saying hello. So it takes a village. You do not go to the top alone in Mary Kay. You get to take a lot of people with you.
In business for yourself, but never ever by yourself. So these are just some of the other pictures. Like I said, we wear formal dresses. We're going to probably have to go through these a little faster.
Yeah.
This is our national area. Stacey, Krista said her share was the one in the victory pose in that last picture. This is our entire national area with all of us. Red was the theme, obviously. So we're all there in our red dresses. This was another year where pink was the color. So Krista and I, long hair then.
Yes.
Here's Teresa. Teresa, I know, is on here. Teresa Schoonover and I, we had a fun outing. We did putt-putt golf one night. So we stopped for ice cream afterwards. So just those fun little girlfriend time things that you get to do. And then this, Krista should talk about this because this is her car pickup party.
This was my car pickup party last year. A year ago, well, it was December 2019. So I've been driving my car. It is a 2020 Malibu. I'm going to cough now. I got excited and I sucked it. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to be past it or not. But my family there, and Melinda and her son, and what's not more fun than picking up a free car with your closest people in your life and getting to celebrate that achievement. So driving free is awesome. And I'll tell you what, ladies, all of you listening, if I can do it, you can do it. You can do it too. So pretty exciting. There's Melinda picking up her most recent car with some of her rising stars.
Mm-hmm.
And
always fun. Yeah, there's more of us.
Is when we were getting together in person and having our success events. All the ladies that were there, we had to get by the car, because when you visualize, when you see yourself somewhere, that is something that we talk a lot about in Mary Kay. And just affirming it in. So we all wanted to be a part of it, because we all are a part of it.
Right. Right.
And that's this year's suit. So this summer, Melinda and I were able to get together. One of our traditions every year when we go to seminar is to take a picture of us in our new suit.
Yeah.
It's choking me up.
And since we didn't get to go to seminar this year, we attended it virtually, but we put our suits on and I drove over, and that way we could get our picture together, so that we had that, because we debuted the new one.
We did a virtual seminar, and then she came over and we got to still have our traditional picture.
Yeah. So kind of fun. And then this picture is, if you guys aren't into Bitmojis, then I don't know what to tell you, because like it is so much fun. It brings me so much joy. So if you join us, you'll get to see lots of Bitmojis. We do this all the time. And here's just a cute one of us together. I think I need to find myself
hearts with each of you.
I think I need to find myself some red boots like that.
I think you do too. I haven't put a pair of glasses on myself yet, which I should, because all this virtual stuff. Now I'm wearing glasses.
Right. I was saying earlier, I wish mine could have a little longer hair, but they don't. There isn't an option for it to be a little longer, because it's actually a little longer than what it is on my Bitmoji. But oh well, So, okay. So I think the next slide just tells you what you need to know about signing up for this business, because really the most important thing that you know is that you make 50%. We talked a lot at length earlier on our show that we did at noon about the fact that we're a dual marketing company. And by dual marketing, what that means, I'm gonna stick that in here while you're looking at this picture here. Dual marketing, there's two things that you need to know about our company. Is one, when you join and you become an independent beauty consultant, you have your own relationship with Mary Kay Corporate. They are who you'll order your products with. They'll be who you get your commissions from if you choose to go that direction. But you have your own relationship with them. You don't purchase your products from the person that you sponsored, that sponsored you into the business, which I appreciate. That's not true of all direct sales companies. So that's one thing that we love about Mary Kay. The dual marketing concept comes in the fact that we're not an MLM, and we're not a pyramid for sure, because I know people say, well, isn't that one of those pyramids? Well, no, pyramids are illegal. We've been in business for 57 years. So we're not an illegal company. We're a family-owned, privately owned company that's debt-free, $1 billion company that actually, the other thing I want to throw in here is we just invested heavily, the family did, in the business, so much that they built a world-renowned research and development and manufacturing facility that's global. So we'll be producing our products globally for our international markets in Dallas, Texas too. So we're rock solid. The dual marketing concept comes in the fact that you can join this company and sell the product and have a great customer base. And you can do that. Or you can do another way to make money is through team building, and you can sponsor people into the business and help them grow their business and make money. So we have that dual option. Some of the other companies out there that you might look into, it's the team building aspect that really is the way you're going to make money. And in Mary Kay, that's a great way to make money. That's your future. That's where you're going to get into, cars and and big girl size pay. You know, if you want to make six figures, I mean, you're going to build a team. You could sell that much product, but oh my gosh, you would be working. You would be working.
You would be working for sure. A lot of
It's fun, like you're playing with makeup,
yes.
but but the thing to notice there is that you have that option. So some people come into the business and they just want to be part-time. Like they just want to be a hobby. They want to, you know, purchase their products and they want to service their family and maybe a few people they work with, maybe their neighbors. You can do that. Some people come in and they want to have a part-time job. They want to make a little money. They could use $200 to $500, $1,000 extra a month. You know, it goes up from there. So you're going to build that business a little bit more. You're going to have a few more customers. And some people want to be full time. They want to be able to do this as a full-time business, and that is absolutely an option too. You're going to be working both avenues of the marketing plan. And we didn't go into the commission structures tonight and what happens when you build your team, but absolutely we would share all of that if that's something that you want to know before you say yes to the opportunity. So here's what it takes to become a consultant. I don't know if we have any more questions or anything. I haven't seen any come up, but what oftentimes the main question is, well, what does it take to get started, Melinda and Krista? So here's what you need to know. It's so simple. There's two choices. Well, actually three choices. You can start with a business basic bundle for $30. And for that $30, this is new. This has never been done until the pandemic. For that, you get your personal website for the year. Mary Kay takes care of it. All you have to do is tell people the address to it. And you get the ability to process credit cards. All right. So really, when we're virtual, that's really all you have to have. Okay. But what I would recommend is that you do the Business Pro bundle, which is the $130 to start for at least $130 and get the beautiful black tote bag. You can't really see it too great in there, but trust me, it's way better than the scientist kit Krista and I started with. And you get all of that product that you can see. It's up there in the left-hand corner. It's like almost $400 in retail product that you get when you start with that starter kit. Now, since we're not demonstrating products live, you could sell that product yourself. Like you could sell it and triple your money. Like triple what your investment was to get started, or you could use it yourself. Some of you maybe are not on skincare and you need to get started on that right away. So that's the option. And then you can add on the sample pack, which is down there at the bottom. This was a brand new thing that we as consultants are jealous about. Like we wish we could order this sample pack because it's such a remarkable deal. But for $45, you get all of those samples, which is something that I do believe is a bonus when you're working virtual to have those samples. So you could do the 30 plus the 45 for 75 and get started, or you could do the 130 plus 45, so for 175 and be off and running with your business. And of course, Krista and I come with it. We're well worth that money. Right?
Yes, we are.
So
can you hear me?
You get to decide. But the thing to remember is, like, if you hopped on and went on to our website to sign up, and you need to purchase the sample pack when you order your starter kit. You can't go back and get that later. It's either when you sign up or not at all. So I like to make sure we point that out because I, don't want someone to come back and say, "Oh, I wanted that. How do I get that?" Well,
Yeah.
we'd have to order it individually. So there you have it. So, okay. So I think that's the main things tonight, right? We have a question?
I think so. No,
Okay.
no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. My daughter's leaving for
Oh.
a job tonight. She's going to babysit, and I was waving and didn't
Oh, I
even
thought you were
pick it
waving
up.
at me like, no, I got something I want to say.
No, I just know that Melinda has something sitting there right in front of her because some of you, this isn't your first time listening. That's okay. You can show them that too. Yes. So there is a pink ice ring to just as a little gift, because here's what I told him earlier today. Fence is sometimes really uncomfortable. Wouldn't you agree? So we have a little gift when you sign up by the end of the night tonight that you can get one of these beautiful rings in your size to remind you of your pink, powerful, bold decision to join us.
Sparkle, sparkle, little pretty thing.
Yes. So when people notice that, you can tell them when they give you compliments of this beautiful ring, you can say, "Oh, that's my gift for becoming a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and it's my ability to tell you all about it. Have you heard of Mary Kay?"
Sometimes we just need a reason why. Just jump in and do it right now.
That's right.
You know,
So
and I will tell you, the worst thing that can happen is you don't like it and you go back to being a customer. I think we
yep,
all have spent more than $130 on, or even 175 on crazier things.
that's for
You know,
sure.
I used to say if you take a cart when you go to Target or Walmart or one of the stores, you're not walking out of there for less than $100. So think of it that way.
Yeah,
This is an opportunity for your future. And I guarantee you will have some life enrichment from it if you start and you plug in. Now, if you
yep,
just get a starter kit and you put it in the closet, then yeah, you're not getting anything out of it. That's like throwing your money away. So
right.
that's not what we're saying. We're saying sign up, get your starter kit, join us on these events, dig in and allow yourself to grow and become the woman that God is calling you to be, enriching your lives. And so you can design the life that you want to live. I honestly believe those skills come from it. And then this little bag right here, this actually is officially the last night, the last event to get your name in for this.
Yes, it
So
is,
make
isn't it?
sure you go and you fill out the poll and let us know what are your questions. Some of you have been watching several different things. I want to know what it is. I know you are competitive and you want to win free, but there's got to be something that keeps pulling you back in. So what do we need to do to help you make the decision to join us? We are
Yeah,
looking for you. We are looking for women that want to go to the top with us. And that is you. We
it
want to work
is.
with
And
you. Do you want to work with
you'll
us?
you'll never know what's completely on the other side of the door for you unless you unlock the door and welcome and let us welcome you in. You'll never know until you try. And we always joke, not necessarily joke, but we know girlfriends that have gotten different things in their starter kits, whether it's a free diamond ring or a car that you earn or a trip around the world or $100,000 paychecks.
We
You
even know
need to
girlfriends
try.
that met their husbands through their starter
We
kits.
do have single girlfriends that have met their husbands that way. So pretty darn
We can't guarantee
exciting.
that,
So
but
yes, yes. So
so I see Corey says, sign me up. All right, Corey, you and Krista start talking. Let's get this
yep.
going for you. I'd love to give you one of those rings and I'd love to work with you. So,
Yes.
okay, we went over on our time tonight, but there's just so much fun. I thought that was a brilliant idea that Krista had, and I hope you enjoyed it. I love watching and seeing people's stories and putting the pictures with it. So, I don't know, blonde, brunette, what do you think? Like, I've been this color for a really long
Short,
time. So,
long, flipped out, it's all
right.
good.
So, okay, friends, we would love for you to join us. So, thanks for being on. You go. Have a great rest of your evening. We're around if you want to ask any questions. Reach out.
Yes, don't
Okay.
hesitate. Type them in there. We'll see them. So, or
Okay.
send
Or
us a private
contact
message.
us. Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
type them. Just pick up the phone.
Yeah. All right.
Good
Have a
night.
great night. Happy weekend.
Bye bye.